Hello everyone, welcome to the late November 2022 of Railfan updates and announcements. This is the 50th episode of this growing popular series on my YouTube channel. So we have a lot to get to, let's dive right in. More restoration progress has been made on Maine Central No. 470's restoration. Most notably, 470's front part of the smoke box has been recently restored. No. 470's headlight will eventually be reinstalled in the not-so-distant future. Now, some of you may be curious of when 470 will operate again. According to the organization's website, they're estimating that the 470's restoration will be completed by 2026. However, the more donations made toward this restoration, the sooner it will operate. Donations are still accepted via Facebook, shopping with Amazon Smile, and on the Maine website. We have an exciting update on the return of passenger rail service to the Gulf Coast. After a deal was made between Amtrak, CSX, and Norfolk Southern, passenger service will finally return between New Orleans, Louisiana, and Mobile, Alabama. I will leave a link to an article in the description box down below. Next, we have some exciting At the Throttle diesel experience opportunities at the North Carolina Transportation Museum on January 21st and February 11th, 2023, with an additional date added for January 28th of 2023. Ticket holders will have an opportunity to drive this former Southern Railway FP7 diesel locomotive number 6133. There are still some dates and time slots available for these experiences, so I'll leave a link to where you can buy tickets for in the description box down below. After the Norfolk Western 611 completed its 2022 operating season at the Strasburg Railroad, a lot of folks may be wondering what does the future hold for 611. Though there is no official word on 611's future movements, I highly recommend staying tuned by following Norfolk Western 611's Facebook page or joining this Facebook group Friends of the 611. Next, we have an announcement on Atchison Topeka and Santa Fe 210-4 steam locomotive number 5030 on display in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Santa Fe 5030 recently received a fresh coat of paint. Next, we have a special event coming up at the Golden Spike National Historical Park, located in Promontory, Utah. The Union Pacific 440 number 119 will be featured in the Winter Steam Festival that will take place on December 29th to the 31st of 2022. Next up is an exciting announcement from BNSF Railway. BNSF's second railroad bridge over Lake Penn Oriole, located in Sandpoint, Idaho, has been opened to rail traffic on November 20th of 2022. This new bridge will help ease the traffic congestion on BNSF's Northern Transcon and also help reduce trip time and delays. I will also leave a link to an article about it in the description box down below. Next, we have an announcement from the Miniature Railroad Club of York, Pennsylvania. This model railroad club will have their holiday open houses on weekends throughout December of 2022 and early January of 2023. Next up is a few updates and announcements from the Nevada Northern Railway. With help from the City of Ely, the state of Nevada, and the federal government, the Nevada Northern Railway is in the process of rebuilding about a mile of track from East Ely, Nevada to downtown Ely. Once this rail line is completely rebuilt, the Nevada Northern Railway will plan to operate ping-pong commuter trains as they used to operate back in the early days of Nevada Northern. While it is unclear yet when or how often the ping-pong trains will operate, they will be pulled by a GE 45-tonner diesel locomotive. While this track project is already underway, the Nevada Northern Railway crews are still in the process of rebuilding engine number 40. Also, the Nevada Northern Railway has an ultimate goal of raising $380,000 by December 31st of 2022. Here's the breakdown for this fundraising goal. $195,000 for engine number 40, $130,000 to preserve the railroad's archives, as well as $55,000 for valve work to be done for 93. The good news is that all memberships, membership renewals, and donations will be matched dollar for dollar, as well as Hands on the Throttle experience tickets to be purchased by December 31st of 2022. Next, we have an exciting announcement on the Abilene and Smoky Valley Railroad, located in Abilene, Kansas. The Abilene and Smoky Valley Railroad has teamed up with the Heritage Rail Management Organization, a subsidy of American Heritage Railways, to aid in the eventual rebuild of Santa Fe steam locomotive number 3415, as well as improve and expand operations on the tourist railroad. For those of you who are new to the channel or haven't heard of this before, the American Heritage Railways owns and manages other tourist railroads, including the Durango and Silverton and the Great Smoky Mountains Railroad. I will also leave a link to an article about this movement in the description box down below. Thank you all so much for joining me for this 50th episode of Railfan Updates and Announcements. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the Receive All Notifications option after tapping the bell so you won't miss out on future railroad content. You can also follow Transcontinental Railfan on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That's all for now. This is Transcontinental Railfan, and I'll see you next time.